Welcome back to Trails Beyond the Horizon. We're in the menu because it's new and I wanted to show it. I'm loving it. This is, I'm guessing the entire act. I don't know. We'll if I see a new menu after this, we'll go through it. But I'm assuming that if we switch characters, we might get a different menu. I kind of want to back out right away if I see that. But anyway, in the wait, we're not doing recaps. I mean, you know where we're at, right? I mean, we looked at Old Town and Station Street, and we're going to continue on. Still have a lot of stuff to do. There are side quests, 2 side quests, and 3 connection events to go over, so we'll get to them. But first, we got to explore all 3 districts that are left. Oh, wait, I remember your name. Marguerite. No, that's not her name. She's really struggling on her painting right now. I don't think I've ever seen her holding her head dizzy. What was her name? We'll find out. Things are as calm as ever in Seiden as ever. Even so, the space program sparked a considerable surge in corporate activity. In that sense, a commercial center like this should be feeling some level of impact. Yes, though difficult to gauge by appearances alone, there must be quite a bit of Mira moving about here. So, how should we approach this district? Well, as curious as I am about what's shaking on the business end, our first order of business is comparing notes with the police. They ought to give us some decent leads on how things are shifting under the surface. The inspector's definitely mellowed out lately, but we can squeeze more than a few answers out of him. Yeah, let's hit up the station first and work our way around from there. I'm gonna not do that. Oh, interesting. Sure.
Come on.
Alright, it's Fairy's turn. I just woke up, so I'm going to struggle to read for maybe the first half of this episode. Alan, all the companies announced their latest models in the spring. I was just checking them all out. Doesn't they say like etoiles? I think they actually pronounced that. I'm just gonna say WS has a lineup of luxury cars, but they've done a full model change. Meanwhile, Ingert and Red Star released vehicles for public roads with record-high top speeds. But the biggest surprise is Leno's Orbital scooter. I'm more of a car guy, but I can understand why its performance and maneuverability are such a big hit. All the new cars and scooters are great, but the Z1 races are especially hot this year. Team Ingert's Aslan is one step away from surpassing the champion Maxon. There's so much to see, I can't just sit around at home. Almost forgot about Aslan? Remember how you pronounce his name. I'm not going into the station yet. Inspector Daswani said hello when he was passing by earlier. He's a bit intimidating, but he's an incredible self-made man who climbed the ranks. Sounds like there's a lot of prejudice against Central Easterners back then, too. I really respect him. I'm gonna work hard so I can be like him someday. Everyone wants to be Daswani. Ah, Marakita, not Margarita. No, there's no way this could happen. I thought I'd captured Trion Tower perfectly. There's no doubting it's a superb piece of work. So what the heck is missing? Literally everything. No, it's not missing anything. It's those judges. They're blind to the truth. Or could this be an act of sabotage? Is someone trying to make sure I fail? Who could it be? How dare someone try to sabotage me? If I can't even win some local competition, then how will I ever be able to beat my rival in the Empire? She talked about her rival. I can't remember which painter it was, but Clara? Was it Clara? Gaius's friend in school? I think it's Clara.
Get on it now. Time is money.
And I'm still... maybe a little higher. Oh, still no official announcement, huh? For our consulting company, this is starting to be a real headache. Rumor has it that the third rocket launches this weekend. But until the government announces it officially, it's hard to explain it to our clients. Even with all my connections, I haven't learned a thing. Well, what a pain. This weekend, huh? Even if an announcement was sudden, the word space is going to be a symbol of the next half-century. Our company has been keeping tabs on the situation. Ideally, we'll get an accurate grasp of things in short order. But it's difficult to know what to do when they move their plans forward without announcing an official date.
They've updated their stock. There's just no beating Erland.
That's a little better.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Oh, I was like, what? Hold on, my alarm's going off. Phone alarm. There we go. I have an alarm set every single day to remind me at the same time to I have to manually set the member early access videos. For some reason, YouTube doesn't have an option to be like, okay, release for members on this day and then release for everyone on another day. No. Now you have to do it manually for members, and then it's available on the spot, and it's set up to release fully after that. I don't know, it's weird. Definitely something I hope they change in the future, but... At Erland, we propose high fashion with a personalized touch. This summer, we've also renewed our lineup of accessories that can be paired perfectly with our outfits. We hope you'll enjoy harmonizing your elegance with our latest collection. Carol dropped by recently. This is what I'm looking for. Apparently, she's studying under a famous Central Eastern designer. She's always had good taste, so I look forward to the day she finds success.
Please take as much time as you need.
Your voice used to be like, welcome, or some old lady voice. Mail only. I don't have much money. Like, I really don't think I can afford to just buy anything. I'm poor.
I hope to see you again.
Welcome. Be sure to take a look at our latest summer fashions. The elegant lines are typical of Ireland, and the use of cool-toned colors evokes the feeling of a new... my apologies. I didn't mean to raise my voice. Oh, is that what you were doing? I simply adore this brand, so I tend to get worked up without realizing it. You know, I actually get a good employee discount, which is why I spend most of my salary on these clothes. Sorry, I can't stop talking about it. Don't tell my manager, okay? That's what they want. And they're just not losing money if you just... They're paying you to buy the clothes. Okay, Oh, checking the board is main story. Okay.
You guys can do this!
Nope, I can't afford to. Okay, you're really cheap. I will do this to see if I can get my gourmet rank up. Items. Cooking. There you are. Nope, not even close.
Hey, the basketball crew's here today.
I could go for some early morning exercise. Anyone want to shoot some hoops?
Everyone's way too relaxed. This is gonna be such an important match. We've been playing street ball before, so just showing up whenever is fine. But going forward, we're going to start games out properly. Gotta do everything I can to support the team. Hurry! The game's gonna start as soon as we get there. Got it? Good thing we can always... Oh, got it. Good thing we can always count on Frala. Where was today's game today, again? In Tyrell, dummy. We've been warming up all morning, so we're getting ready to give it our all. Those guys on the basketball team seem like they're really hyped up. For me, basketball is just a way to take a breather. I need to find a suitable spot to work up a sweat. I remember James a little bit. I feel like I keep confusing NPCs. They have to stop looking so similar. Hey, Kirk, we're leaving. How much longer are you gonna play ball? Wait, who's young basketball player? This pipsqueak is cocky and cooperative. I bet he's just been practicing until late at night. Think he's just nervous? Huh? Don't let me in with you guys. I was just fine-tuning a new move for today's game. Don't call me pipsqueak. Yeah, now come on. If we don't hurry, we'll be late for the game.
Well,
Man, the guys on the bench have it so easy. Our opponents today are no joke, so I've got to do what I can as the team's best shooter. I'm not nervous or anything, and don't call me a pipsqueak. Fine. Alright, you guys, let's do what we always do. We're gonna keep on winning. Yeah. Wow, you guys are really fired up. Are you about to do a match? Oh, hey, it's the Spriggan crew. Yeah, we've just been balling on the street till now. But our team has honestly gotten too good. We don't have any real rivals anymore. It was pretty boring, so we all talked it through and decided to take on the Pro League. We're having a game today, and playing against the pro team sure is nerve-wracking. Oh, goddammit, Aaron. Oh, I whistled! Yeah, I sure know how to keep things interesting. The pros, huh? I guess it's true that the lowest ranked league sometimes gets powerhouse amateur competitors. There's even a chance you could get a sponsor and go pro if you manage to win and advance to the next round. That'd be a dream come true, wouldn't it? You're making me want to root for you too. Thanks. We're gonna do whatever it takes to win. I'm more impressed with my ability to actually whistle sometimes. I used to be able to whistle just fine, and then I got my lips pierced on both sides, and I could not whistle. I don't know why, I just couldn't whistle anymore. And then I took them out, and there's still like a hole there, and it's just harder to whistle. The only teams we played against so far have been amateur company rosters. Now that we're on the second round, we're finally gonna face off against some pros. We'll try to throw them off their game with the tricks and fancy footwork we've been practicing in the streets. Alright, have fun, but I'm gonna shoot. Oops. Okay. Fairy's going to? That is...
What a waste.
Wait, why is that so fast? Hold. I held the button for like a millisecond. Holy shit. There's got to be a better way to do this. Hold, let go.
What a waste.
Okay.
let's
Maybe
do
it's just
this.
fairy. Hold. Oh. Hey. No, that's not
Come
acceptable.
on.
Fairy can do this. Nope.
What a waste.
I held for the same amount of time. Okay. Even less. Oh, almost.
What a waste.
Fairy, you're gonna make a basket.
Well,
Nope, that was... Oh!
Great.
She did it! I don't think I could hit the center if I tried, but...
Looking to rise again as
Why
the
is that
progresses.
so
Those
sensitive?
should take care to avoid heat.
It's crazy.
Gonna eat something?
Oh, it's the bracers. There we go. If it isn't the Spriggan sniffing around again, huh? Oh wait, Lahad is the one on the left. You must be trying to figure out why the launch got bumped up and what people are talking about. But I bet you're disappointed since nothing's really standing out. Got that right. Perceptive, aren't you? I assumed there'd be an increase in problems, but this is still more than I expected. Seems like the guild and police got a handle on things, though. You know we're super busy, right? Hopefully they'll keep me stationed in the capital to help. Are you really okay with going to Long Lai, Lahad? You know, there's the whole thing with Ikaruga. Things may go south. There's no doubt, but I'll need to take another look at the regions I'm in charge of this weekend. And the capital included. But even if it's just a hunch, I got a feeling that there's something going on. Huh? Like what? Now you've got me worried. Is something bothering the bracers? Doesn't sound like they're too sure either. At any rate, thanks for the info. Let us know if anything else comes up. Sure, we'll help however we can. You guys just make sure to behave yourself out there.
So...
They're being very vague, like I have no idea what they're expecting. We got a junior bracer from out of the countryside supporting us now. She's been through a lot, but I still have to make sure we don't coddle her during her training. Albus and Regina aren't here, and so I'll have to find a way to make time for her. Which one? Junior bracer. Who? He said the launch would be around the end of the month, so I came here to offer my support. It's a good opportunity to get some intense training in with Lahad, so I'm satisfied. Still, as someone from the east, I can't help but be curious about what's happening in Long Lai. The government, CID, Ikaruga, Marduk, can't tell what anyone's thinking. Me neither. You know, Gray seems much more chipper at work these days. He's always been talented, so it's good to see he's mellowed out a bit. Honestly, he's become a bracer that even I can rely on. And he's been working hard to make up for all the trouble he's caused. I'm proud of him. That's good. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Did you come to get something to eat? Even though these are turbulent times, nothing's really changed around here. If you like, why not try my summer soba? Seems like everyone's in a big hurry these days. Not saying you have to slow down, but don't forget to pause and take a break every now and then.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, that's my money right there. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. Alright, we'll buy one of each.
Don't be a stranger.
I'm broke. Yo, Aaron, how's it hanging? Sid and Dr. Lonkai, what are you doing in the capital? As it happens, I was asked to give a lecture at the medical conference. A-medical. And I told you, Sid, I'm fine on my own. You don't need to treat me like an old man. Don't worry about it. The conference is paying for my travel expenses. It's the perfect opportunity for me to return the favor for all the help you've given. You just wanted an excuse to visit the capital. Well, no matter, since you're here, I'll be putting you to work. Keep that in mind. That's what I'm here for. If you need an escort, someone to carry your bags. Classic Sid. Don't you think you're a little too enthusiastic? You guys let me know if you need anything. This area is kind of our stomping ground. Oh, you're in the middle of work too? Hang in there. With a lineup like yours, you probably have everything under control. Just don't do anything reckless. I'm indebted to Dr. Lonkai, so I've been looking for ways to pay him back. Oh, I should be free tonight, Aaron, so why don't we go and do something? Well, my arm, why don't you? I guess I'll show you some of my favorite spots. Look, it's nice you got friends, but try and keep the Gehenna raising to a minimum, got it? I was asked to give a lecture on Eastern medicine at the medical conference today. That's why I left Longport and to Shenli and came here. It'll be over in the early evening, but this is a rare opportunity. I'll stay overnight and settle some business. Okay, have fun. Hey, before we go in there, let me check the parking lot. Nothing. And there's no one down there. Okay. Here at the Maserati Hotel, we have a landing port on the roof in case of emergencies. To avoid possible cases of misuse, we've strengthened security to manage the port effectively. Which reminds me, I feel like something happened in the spring. No, there are no records of such a thing. It must be my imagination. You think this is regarding the coup? Yeah, early spring's illusory coup. Unsurprisingly, the general populace has no memory of it. Right, but the fact that their security has been improved may suggest that the coup triggered a realization of possible threats. Maybe. What? I knew Miss Berzella wasn't feeling well lately. At least her relationship with her father, the bank president, is better now. And she's no longer a child, but I think I'll watch over the young miss a little longer. Okay, and Cremona, get moving. Feel like something happened around springtime, but a security guard shouldn't be unsettling people with such speculation. Manager Rumsfeld is constantly analyzing our security setup. Nobody knows what will happen in the aftermath of Project Startaker, but we should be well prepared for any threats.
While I understand why you might think that, consider this.
Okay. You guys must be struggling if you're making the time to interview a member of the opposition party. Since this is an unprecedented national project, we felt your opinion would be valuable in reiterating its significance. I'm sure it goes without saying that you know the space program's pros and cons. Sure, I'm most concerned with the massive budget. Is that really something the people voted for? Is the opposition Republican Party really in position to make attacks like that? The next election is a ways off, and there's no denying the space program is in the nation's interest. Even in the world of real estate, we're well aware of the benefits. But I think we would appreciate a little more transparency for the sake of the Republic's development. Will the government continue these sorts of large-scale orders in the future? Will free bidding be maintained? This woman suggested she attend this meeting. Isn't she the president of the capital's arguably second largest real estate agency? Seems she's got some motives of her own, but I don't have time to dig. Guess I'll just leave it be for now. I don't know what I just listened to. I owe a lot to the Republican Party senator from back when they were in power. Sometimes I get the chance to ask him questions like this, so I'm just glad he seems to be doing well, despite being a part of the opposition party. Well, as a person in charge of the press corps, I'll have to use all the connections I have. It's likely we'll witness a historic accomplishment soon, and I'll have to put my back into the coverage. Have fun! She can be overbearing, but that might actually be a good thing at the moment. There are a few things I'd like to confirm with Langdon, so I'll proceed. I did a few favors for him back when the Republican Party was in power, you know. Sure. That turncoat Langdon belongs to the press now. He must have some connection to the administration. I'll bring all the info I can out of him. Always not excited when I have to talk to them about politics. Well, it would be, I mean, if they talked about politics, it'd be different. I'm pretty sure I went on a rant about that in the last game, but it's always like, I'm doing big things, but never, I'm doing this. We don't get to know, so it's like, okay, if you're gonna just dance around it, then don't even talk about it or something, you know. Why hasn't Eddie contacted me? When I've gone to see him lately, he's been so absent-minded. He acts like he's hiding something. Maybe he doesn't like me anymore? Seems like something's really got her down. Now that she mentions it, Eddie has been pretty absent-minded lately. Maybe they had some sort of disagreement. No, I think he's trying to make a business, right? I've been studying hard to support my father, but now I can't focus. Eddie, do you not like me anymore? I doubt it. I doubt that's it. Oh, it's you. It's been a while. The president is extremely busy right now. As his escort, we've had to keep our guards up. Isn't this hotel affiliated with the Bank of Edith? Seems like something's going on. It's the biggest bank in the Republic with the highest market cap in the continent. Heck, they even hold shares in the Vern Company. Kind of amazing after what happened in spring, huh? It's all thanks to our staff working on the front lines. I regret that I can no longer be by Miss Berzelia's side very often. But now that she's grown up, this may be a good opportunity for her. Today, the president had a meeting with the board, another with the financial association, and even an interview. He likely won't return home until late at night, much to the dismay of the young lady. I should keep an eye on her. Of course, if she chooses to go out, she will have an escort.
You like what you see?
That's a different voice, too. Maserati bread, I want to make sure I can at least afford the food. One moment. No. I don't really have anything. This is the only thing I can afford to sell. If you have to use recovery items, something's wrong. It's 200 CP though, it sucks to give that up, because this is really great. But it is only for one character, and I just like to not be in that position anyway, so I'm going to sell you. So I can at least buy stuff in the... Oh no, in Act 1, not Prologue.
Please come again.
I just can't overspend. Wait, which is it you? So have you secured a taxi for me? Oh, that's Dr. Grant. Wait, I feel like we met Dr. Grant before. Somehow, it was difficult because he changed his schedule so suddenly. Are you seriously planning to leave in the middle of a medical conference? But of course, whining and dining are much more important. It's enough to simply make an appearance at medical conferences like these. Now then, I'll leave the networking to you, Grant. Right. Poor Dr. Grant. This isn't exactly a doctor's responsibility. The medical doctor should have at least hired a secretary, but he just grabbed whoever was on hand instead. I know I've met these people. This is untenable. With conditions like these, it's a good thing I'll be able to take some time off tomorrow. A former coworker of mine from before I transferred to Anchorville lives in the capital. Oh, you guys are from Anchorville. She retired from nursing, so I hardly ever get to see her unless I make opportunities like this. We'll be meeting for the first time in ages now that I've managed to find time. From before I transferred. Where are you from? Where could you be from? Wait, maybe we know you're, if they're from Ursula. How dare he use me like this? The medical director doesn't know the first thing about the work we do. I'm a doctor for radio's sake. I have other responsibilities to attend to. How did it come to this?
Right.
And just because I'm a medical director of Anchorville General Hospital doesn't mean I'm attending conferences isn't a pain. It'd be more convenient for the hospital if there were some VIPs we could get to know better. Well, I'm sure I did plenty just by showing up at the conference. Oh, slap that man. I'm sure he'll lose his job by the end of the playthrough here. Right? Successful shot in basketball. Oh, that was
stuff.
Oh god, I need wait. Activities. 5 successful shot. Okay, maybe I should go back and do that then. Just in case we lose access to it, I don't want to miss out on it. Okay. None of the rest seem to be... Okay. Hold. Alright, I have 4.
Great!
5. Right? Yeah, that was 5.
Chalk one up.
Oh man, and I get a bunch... You get a bunch of money for it? Yeah, I like it because you can literally just go boop, and whether you make it or miss, high speed, much faster. Okay. Oh yeah, let me double check the map here. We have talked to everyone. I'm sure we can't go to Seiden Waterworks, but I will... oh, hold on. Wait, you can't get there from there. I will verify that this door doesn't work. Okay, we don't have any business here. Moving on to Trion Tower.
Off we go.
feel like I'm getting back into the groove a little bit. Vega. Huh, looks like they're putting on some kind of show. The recent excitement over the space program has them holding more events than ever before now. On top of that, even subcultures like idols have been getting a bigger share of the spotlight. Ooh, sounds like fun. Does catch my interest. What's really on my mind is how businesses in foreign countries are reacting to things. Well, there are a handful of places here where we can follow up on those fronts. The Vern Store, Valis Investment Bank, and Liberal Boutique, for example. Let's add them to the list and take a lap around. Might be smart to peek at whatever's happening on stage, too. What? Okay, well, we're gonna skip the Liberal Boutique and the stage for now. Yeah, oh, we can watch movies again. Oh, almost forgot about movies.
Oh, they're hosting an event about the space program. As an aspiring astronomer, I can't help but get a little misty-eyed. Outer space is finally within our grasp.
I suppose that's one boon we can attribute to the project.
Wow, so that's Trion Tower. Wait, that's you. Orcus Tower and Crossbell may be gigantic, but this one's no slouch either.
Technical support is only an ask away.
The wait is over, everyone. Welcome to Trion Mall. If you direct your eyes forward, you'll see Trion Tower rising up, just ahead of us. There's also a stage in front of the entrance where different events are held from day to day.
I wouldn't give to get my hands on a T-phone.
And wants a T-phone. They're still here buying phones? That's not how it works. You buy one and then you're done. For a while. They're here every day. My mom's gotten used to her T-phone, but she's still a little lost on how to work it. Sheesh, what would she do without me? My husband and I bought our T-phones on installment plans only a few short months ago, and yet they've been so convenient that I'd like to buy another for Bart to use in his studies. But if we did that, our monthly payments would wind up at, there should be an app I can calculate with this with. Some sort of calculating app. In all, we have 3 new colors of T-phone available. Each palette is designed to be a gender neutral, so pick whatever suits your fancy. Gray. Gray is definitely the top pick. I like gray. I think I have a gray phone, but I have had a cover on it so long I don't know what its actual color is. Orbital rockets, huh? I've got to admit, that kind of tech is mind-blowing. Obviously, as an engineer, there'd be a lot left for me to learn in that field. But there's something appealing about working in space development.
What do you have?
Oh, Judith. Please, Judith. Handheld vacuum cleaner? Simply holding it is enough to drive one to clean. Ooh, accuracy up. Kinda need to... Yeah, early on, look at that. Look at our accuracy. Holy. Maybe put it on van? I'm buying it. And these I know I can come back and buy, like, later. They're not gonna, like, disappear for... Well, I don't think anything would, but... Gifts are definitely top priority for me. Oh. Yeah. 4,000.
Come again.
Alright. No. We do have our connection levels now? Oh, no. I wonder if that's going to apply to all the groups or what? How is this going to work? Because this just feels like Daybreak 3 at like, so far. So I don't know how that would work. Okay, maybe Van can live without more accuracy. I don't want to give up evasion and strength. Who is always you miss a lot. Or you used to. Oh, wait. Alright, Fairy, take the crit. You take the defense. Yeah, no. Bear Guard. Oh, Bear Guard had Marble Ring on. Yeah, you take that. You're gonna get the Marble Ring. Nope. And the lighter. Okay.
Reach out for assistance.
Buy yourself a T-phone and you can watch the outer space broadcast right in the palm of your hand. Oh, we now carry them in additional colors at a lowered retail price of 15k Mira, down from 20k. Still quite an exorbitant price purchase in my opinion, but one well worth the expense.
Welcome.
At least
Thank
you're
you for
honest.
coming.
Trion Mall. Here you'll
Still
find
don't want to buy those right now.
its major landmarks.
Please
Yeah, we're
stop
good.
by again.
The Burn Store, a movie theater, affordable...
My company provides its employees with T-phones. The things are so darn convenient, though, that I bought a second one for personal use. But now, the price has been lowered altogether. Is this a sign I should get a third, or...?
Technical support.
The T-phones dropped in price, huh? Granted, they still aren't what you'd call cheap, but maybe it's a sign I should get a third.
Oh, we didn't have such wonderful technology back.
Let me go up here. No, there's no longer a place we can go in. Interesting. That is a great theme.
Take your time.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Bridget.
You'll also find the Burn Store, a movie theater.
As it happens, I managed to get a raise since the start of the year. Because of that, I ended up increasing my shopping spree day from once a month to twice a month. Is this the girl that's always like right outside the store looking in? And now it seems my budget for other things has become even smaller. But if this is what brings my life joy, then so be it. Preach it. The best way to treat yourself is to sweet yourself. Don't get her biting off more than she can chew, Van. Be clear, my shopping spree isn't until tomorrow. Today is merely a scouting excursion. In my findings, that the summer-exclusive sweets look delectable from start to finish. Not to say I wouldn't have bought them all regardless. Oh boy.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Over half a year has passed since the Quincy Company's tumult first began. It would appear, though, that all the reforms adopted since are bearing fruit. Even headquarters has been regaining its past performance. What's more, our establishment's customer count is also on the rise. We're keeping quite busy now owing to that.
Welcome.
Oh, recipe. Hey, how much was that? 500. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Want to buy extra of those? These sweets were featured on this review blog that's been trending on social media lately. The funny thing is, they taste twice as delicious now than they did before I read it. That blogger can't be any ordinary gourmet. What I wouldn't give to chat with them face to face just once. You don't suppose he means all the signs here point to me. I let a few pals in on this myself, but it might bite me in the ass if it goes too viral. He started doing a review blog recently, right? Or did he do that during Daybreak 2? I don't remember him starting a review blog in Daybreak 2. But I know that they said in that one scene that he did start one recently, maybe. I'll bet. Who'd want to hire some guy who rates cupcakes online for their gray zone gigs? Really, I think it makes him more relatable. Those reviews shine a light on new things to love and about each and every sweet treat they cover. That blogger can't be any ordinary gourmet. What I wouldn't give to chat with him.
Sure.
Okay.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Nah.
Here you'll find Trion
Oh,
Tower.
speaking of that.
Edith.
We swap some people out here. Gotta be able to walk around as Katra and... what is that? Just for no reason.
You'll also find the burn store.
All for the strife. For all the strife Quincy Parlor had endured, the quality and flavor of their sweets hasn't suffered. At present, they adhere to a system of creating new innovative offerings, whilst still preserving traditional menu items. And that's easier said than done. I doffed my hat to the staff at large for regaining their footing thusly. You doff your hat? All told, however, Quincy Parlor's resurgence of popularity has led to displeasingly longer queues. But I suppose that's merely a minor quibble in the grand scheme of things.
Welcome to the Trion Vault. Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Burn Store,
Johannes.
affordable
Have we met you? Well, my request's up on the bulletin board. Is it really gonna get accepted, though? If not, my life as I know it is as good as over. Sounds like you posted a 4 SPG. Might as well check it out.
Technical support is only
We'll get to you.
so don't hesitate to reach out for assistance.
I'm a freelance advertising designer, and lately the jobs have been piling up. It's led me to realize that the one thing you ultimately can't do without this line of work, the one thing you ultimately can't do without, a versatility. And to begin with, outward appearances alone will give different people differing perceptions of quality or lack thereof. As a result, I need to keep presenting new values, beliefs, and perspectives to clients and audiences. Doing that will require me to make it a habit of putting my antenna up for just about everything out there. Easy to say and hard to execute, but the payoff makes up for it. Sure. At any rate, the whole world seems to be caught up in space fever right now. That's the real reason even a freelancer like me is pulling in mountains of ad design work. Falsely attributing it to my own skill will only come back to bite me down the line. I've already been burnt by that sort of thing before. Now it's survival of the versatilitist.
Welcome to
It's hard to say. Oh, no, wait, nope, we'll come back.
Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's
time for a
major
breather.
landmarks.
That guy in the corner has dialogue?
A movie theater, affordable clothes.
Alright, did I miss anyone? Okay, we got the theater and Trion Tower. Sarda Cinema, huh? Feels like it's been forever since I last came here. Ooh, wait. Sacred Journey? Oh, Sacred Journey, the tale of a wild nun and a young boy journeying through the wilderness. Wow, would you look at that? Judith's in the lead role. She's such a brainless klutz all the time, I forget she's a famous superstar. Hey, come on, Aaron, that's me, and... I'm curious about this Detective Squirot movie? Too. Oh, that's the other famous guy, Harry or something? Well, if we're feeling a movie, we can go ahead and see one during our break. Probably won't have time to catch both of them, though, unfortunately. They both sound so intriguing, I can't decide which I want to see more. Watch a movie, invite certain characters to raise connection points, but the amount of movies you can watch is limited based on when you attend. Yep.
Man, that movie was kick-ass.
Crimson Fist.
Thank you for your visit today.
Yeah, I couldn't tell that was Judith. I thought that, well...
Doors shortly. Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Is this supposed to be based off of one of the books? Hold on.
Doors shortly. Ticket holders,
No.
please proceed
Doesn't
to the
seem so,
entrance.
but... What is it about this image that looks so familiar? I don't know. It might be just a character from
Journey through the wilderness.
Cold Steel
Sacred
that it reminds me of in like the
movie
artwork.
critics are raving about.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Hannah. Sacred Journey is exactly the solid work you'd expect from a movie starring Judith Lanster. and Detective Skoyrot made for a well-woven, finely polished mystery flick.
Thank you for your visit.
Every time I watch either, I notice something new. Even cycling through them on repeat doesn't get old. So here I am again today for another double feature. The only problem is, which do I start with? Right, she watches movies constantly. And then... Welcome to Stardust Cinema. We operate as a theater complex, a multiplex in other words. Basically, that means we have a wide variety of screens and movies available for viewing. When it comes to exciting viewing experiences, our trendy location and specialized facilities come highly recommended. Okay, he's good. Let me just double check one thing. Oh, I can turn this in.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Bearguard and Fairy are going to get points because I'm going to go with them most likely. Don't see why not. Anya's got a gift and Judith got a gift. Which means I can only like save one movie. So whatever I end up going with, we'll probably take Aaron and Katra or Aaron and Rosette. I use Aaron all the time. Yeah, Aaron and Katra probably, maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to save. Okay.
Step right up.
We're done. What's playing right now? I mean, there's a good chance I'd want to save the Judith movie. Like, actually, so we're gonna watch the detective one first. And since I'm not oh, wait a minute. Aaron and Rosette. Okay, so I can only save those two. So I'm gonna take Katra, just to see dialogue. It's a detective movie, huh?
Ticket holders, please proceed to the entrance.
Katra and Bearguard. That's 3 tickets for Detective Skoyrot Murder on the Transcontinental Railroad, which comes out to 600. Sure. Headed to the theater with his company of choice, having decided to take a break from work. Here we go. Skoyrot. I hope I'm saying that right. A detective renowned the continent over had solved more than 10 cases in the span of just a few days. Naturally, he made it clear that such labors had left him quite tired, and so his young assistant, Wilson, recommended he take a pleasure trip. The idea was to take a long, leisurely tour across the western half of the continent aboard a luxury train on the Transcontinental Railroad. Skoyrot was quite taken with the idea, immediately reserving tickets for himself and his assistant. Before they knew it, they were on their way. However, as their luck, or rather lack thereof, would have it, the murder was afoot in one of the train's many cabins. Skoyrot and Wilson, along with 10 or so others in the same train car, found themselves among the potential suspects. As testimonies and evidence piled up, the case became ever more inscrutable. But in the end, it was a minor clue, easily overlooked by a lesser detective, that would lead Skoyrot to the truth.
And that is how I believe the case unfolded. I do appreciate your cooperation through this tedious explanation of mine.
Oh, astounding. Who would have thought to look for a clue like that in the train schedule of all places?
That's all well and good, but it still doesn't tell us who the perpetrator was.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Who did it? Who killed my husband?
Please, calm yourself, madame, for you see, I was not quite finished with my deductions. It is abundantly clear that the victim, Monsieur Gregson, had secretly earned the ire of a great many people. But you see, in the end, his murder is nothing more than a front. A cover for yet another murder hidden from our eyes in the background.
Pardon? Another murder?
Just so, madame. There is one among our number who was in the unique position of being able to manipulate this entire situation to their advantage. This dastardly fellow also attempted to skew my line of reasoning through the whole investigation, such that I would arrive at the wrong conclusion. Would you not agree, Wilson?
What? Where is this coming from all of a sudden, Squirrel? Surely you can't be implying...
So you intend to feign ignorance, eh? Alas, then you leave me with no choice. You must know, dear Wilson, that for me, this will be the cruelest, most painful truth to have passed my lips.
Not the assistant. Interesting because it wasn't very interesting. It was very generic. At first I thought the solution behind the locked room murder was well done. But now, and maybe it's just me overthinking it, I'm hung up on the scientific plausibility of the whole thing. It's not completely outside the realm of possibility, but I can't help but feel the conditions required for it would be difficult to replicate in real life. Oh no. Yeah, makes sense that little details like that'd jump out at science-minded folks like you. Plausibility aside, I also thought the way the detective arrived at his deduction for the locked room part was a little contrived. Don't get me wrong though, I still thought the movie was fun and interesting. So I kinda worry I'm taking the fun out of it when I start overthinking and picking apart little details. Nah, putting a movie under the microscope like that can be fun in its own way. You wouldn't do that for something that didn't grab you, right? You know what? You're right. I'm glad you understand, Van. I quite admire the detective's skill in unraveling the truth behind the case. The film showed his numerous quiet deductions throughout, but none of them immediately uncovered the killer on their own. The way he presented his final conclusion, everything in place, and not a single hole in his reasoning, was a sight to behold. For sure, the way they managed to show his entire line of reasoning without dragging things out really made that final scene land. You could even say that it was thanks to his methodical approach that Wilson was entirely unaware he was under suspicion till the end. Had Skoiro tipped his hand even the slightest bit, Wilson may have caught wind of it and altered his plan. Taking that into account, there may have been strategic significance to the pace of his deductive process. I getcha. He bided his time before making his game-winning play, so it wasn't slow for the sake of padding the runtime. Damn though, Master. How did you make such thoughtful insights so fast, after we barely had a chance to mull over the story? When one focuses on the moment when the story shifts, you can grasp several instances of cause and effect. I would have thought you're already capable of that much yourself, Van. Yeah. Hey, they're selling brochures. I mean, I'll get it, but we're reloading. Okay, they only get 25, so it's not like a big boost anyway, but... Alright, let's look at the brochure. Okay, there's the brochure. I don't see anything important on here, or different than anything we don't already know. Okay, reloading. Alright, and the other thing I want to do here... Yes. Oh, well, you have to stay in because you're locked, but... Oh, we haven't even done Rosette yet. I think I can only swap those two. Alright, Bearguard. I'll let you join me in the last district.
Step right up!
Take our journey with Aaron and... Rosette.
Follow a nun and a young boy's journey.
They head into the theater to take a break from work. Barbara was a missionary nun with a large scar on her forehead who traveled the frontier, spreading the word of Adios as she went. One day on her travels, she met a young orphan boy from the West by the name of Vince, whose early life had been much like her own. He wanted to make sure he grew up to be a good man, and with her strength to guide him, they set out on a journey together. On the way, they accidentally stumbled onto a small settlement, which had been beset by thieves for several months. They'd gone so far as to take the chief's daughter hostage, so there was no way to fight back without fear of her coming to harm. Upon hearing this, Sister Barbara stood up and marched straight to the thieves' den.
What's a lady of the cloth doing out here all by herself? You lost, sister. Hey, you worthless sods, get over here now! Huh? Where in blazes are they?
If you're looking for your men, I just tucked them all in for a nice little dirt nap. As for you, you're going to return all the food and valuables you took from the settlement. With interest.
You ain't a sister. You're a monster. You do know I've got a hostage here, yeah? If you care about the girl's life, you'll...
Barbara, I freed the girl. Now you can kick this scumbag's ass without any distractions.
Told you to call me Miss Barbara, you little snot. Whatever. Good work, Vince. I'm about to bring the weight of your sins crashing down right into your skull. I'll give you 10 seconds to make your final confession. 10, 9, 8.
Wait! What do you say you come and work for me instead?
3, 2, 1.
What the hell happened to 7 through...
0?
I like that. I like this art here. That was a good screen. Whatever. I like the art there. It stands out. That was way more satisfying than I thought it'd be. When I heard it was going to be about a traveling sister and an orphan boy, I had it pegged for some sappy award bait crap. Honestly, same. Based on the description alone, you'd have no idea it was as fun and unique of a movie as it was. I knew in advance that the main character had more to her than it seemed, but her being a knuckle-cracking badass took me by surprise. Yeah, well, what surprised me even more was seeing Judith while people playing a role like that. Went in there thinking, Judith, a sister? That's a miscast if I ever saw one. Maybe the fact that the role was so wildly different from the Judith we know is what made her performance pop as much as it did. Well, there's a part of me that'd be curious to see her play a more straight-laced nun, too. And that was a wonderful movie. Barbara's interactions with Vince, her various exploits, and the encompassing mood of the journey were masterfully blended together. Right? Seemed like it was following the classic road trip formula, movie formula at first, but it had a bunch of fun spins on the genre. It's definitely a good time, but you seem to have taken an especially big shine to it. It have anything to do with that aspiration of yours you mentioned a while back for genuine feeling? Yes, though it may be a work of fiction, simply bearing witness to a journey so grand and varied fills my heart. A journey where people meet, part, and experience changes within them as a result of those connections. Seeing all those things on screen, it was like they were made even more brilliant. I see, but hey, these days you got a pair of legs all your own that can take you on whatever journey you want, right? Guessing that's the reason the movie resonated so deeply with you, huh? Sharp as ever, Mr. Arkride. That probably is part of it, yes. Because of that, a journey like the one we saw on that screen feels so much more real to me now. That may well be why I was so moved. Hey, it looks like they're selling brochures. All right. Thank you. All right. We're keeping that one.
Thank you for your visit today.
And we have one more place to go, or skipping the side quest for a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
Let's do this.
Understood. A movie theater, affordable clothing retailers.
Why didn't I go in here? Oh, I came up the stairs over there. Najib. So, how did things end up between you and your girlfriend? Girlfriend? We aren't even dating yet. Really now, I would have felt only natural based on everything I've heard. Still, fail to take that leap soon and your chance might slip away for good. That's a fair point, yeah. Well, either way, there's no denying how stylish you become. All that's left is to take the rest of your caution and throw it to the wind. Thanks, Najib. I'll shoot my shot tonight then. Oh, you got another date lined up. That's great. Then by all means, go for it. I see now. What Jimmy wanted was an encouraging push. In that case, maybe a pair of lucky underpants will give him the extra boost of confidence he needs. My crush and I have been going on frequent dates for almost 3 months now. But even I know better than to keep this will we, won't we up forever. No mere treading water. Tonight's the night I confess how I feel.
Right.
You've been going on dates for 3 months, but you're not comfortable saying that's your girlfriend? We launched a new styling service that helps customers coordinate personalized outfits, complete with accessories and cosmetics. Much to my relief, it's been met with critical acclaim. You can't even imagine how satisfying it was to have the top brass at HQ walk back their initial rejection. Of course, a good deal of the credit for this success goes to my head advisor, Najib. I'm lucky he was so on board with the project.
Well.
I don't remember what they were talking about last game, but good to know it worked out. Sure, you could take the easy road proposing projects that ride off the space craze's coattails, but it's exactly during fads like these when we need to think up services that can stand the test of time. Right, they were doing like fast fashion or something that was constantly changing. I think. Was it called fast fashion? I sure picked the right mindset to embrace.
Please, browse to your contents.
Okay, well, just
I
like
hope you found everything to your liking.
I didn't buy for the guys, I won't buy for them either.
Direct from the kingdom itself. Be sure to check out
Skip the side quest for now.
from the CCF's latest innovations to luxury wines and acerbic tomatoes.
Idol concerts are nice and all, but personally, I'm the one I'm burning to see is Mishy. Speaking of, he should be making an appearance over in the Central Marsh right about now. See, as a self-professed hardcore Michelinite, I keep impeccable track of his schedule down to the second. If only I could have gotten the day off to go and watch. Stay strong, Tyson.
One of Edith's major landmarks.
I'd be watching Mishy perform in Central Marsh right this second, if only I'd gotten the day off.
Retailers and
Is that? Oh, that is where we're going.
boutiques to peruse.
What's going on up here? Nothing? Oh, weird that they had a separate, like the blue exclamation mark there.
Trion Tower's
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Trion Tower Observation Deck. Trion Tower is renowned for being the highest point in all of the Republic. As such, it's also that much closer to the hot topic of the hour, outer space. Really gets the imagination flowing, doesn't it? It's renowned for the highest point. Same thing. Maria, Frederica, Sasha. I know Sasha. You were the old class president? I don't remember.
215 arch above ground level.
And you
Panoramic view of the entire
work at the library. That I remember, the rest I don't. So, Aria, you heading back home tonight, right? Mm-hmm. Since we're on break, I figured I'd spend some quality time with my family. Oh, you're going back to Tharbad. Yep, since third years aren't required to partake in educational visitations, I'm taking the time to relax for once. I see someone's still working that part-time job of hers. You caught me. It's nice to see you again, Agnes. Oh, Frederica. It's been a while. You live in Anchorville now, don't you? Indeed, I do. A business meeting required me to travel to the capital, however. But once I finish that up, I'll be heading right on back. You sound so busy, but I suppose that's to be expected when you're the heir to a medical equipment company. Oh yeah. Oh, if only I could have mooched off my parents forever. But I suppose that's merit. There's merit in hardship. After all, it makes triumph all the sweeter. It's no wonder you were the student council president. That's what it was. Not class president. I'll say. So, Sasha's looking to become a bureaucrat, and Frederica's taking over the family business. Did they already graduate? Sasha hasn't. She's still wearing a school uniform. Maybe it's about time I started planning for my future as well. I suppose I'd like to be able to contribute to the community of Tharbad somehow. In that case, I'll need to consider attending a university in Valis. My life turned into a complete nightmare after my father got involved with Senator Griffith. It is what it is, I suppose. After all, hardships make triumphs all the sweeter. All the student council presidents have been such talented people. I mean, Bren, Frederica. Like, even Gramhart was the student council president. Makes me proud that I'm part of something so big, you know? You're part of the student council now, too? I don't think she was before. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird for an acrophobe like me to be working at Trion Tower, but I just love this place so much, man. It's worth it at the end of the day. Alright, Dennis, you got this in the bag.
Hey there, what would you like? Come again.
I feel like he said that every time. Like, I'm scared of heights, but I'm up here. I'm crazy. Come now, princess, let us descend this tower together. I'm afraid I lack the courage to do so, good sir. Please have faith, come rain or war. Trust that I will do everything in my power to protect you. Very well, I shall put my faith in you. Oh, she's really getting into it. Her acting's better than ever. I did not do her justice. I can't say I've ever seen one person try to play two roles at once. So, this is it, the outside world. Beautiful, is it not? Nice. Alright, I believe we're done in Trion Tower for now. I have one more place to go.
Go!
I will have to catch my breath before we go exploring here. This district's teeming with activity, just like always. It only gets more packed by the day with the economy hitting its stride. Well, obviously a market's the first place you'd expect that to affect. Still, all this liveliness is sure to be drawing in people of all sorts. Yeah, might even be some we know. Let's give the place a once-over. Okay, stay away from fishing. And whatever's going on by the fountain. Okay, now we're good. There's not many people here that aren't shops, which is always interesting. You first. Every last vegetable I carry at this stall was sourced with my personal seal of approval. Some may not look too great, but as long as they're on the good side, good on the inside, I price them accordingly. On the flip side, I make it a point not to stock anything that that's all looks and no substance. In other news, I'm pleased to say Lashkar is finally back up on his feet. My eyes were right to have seen something in the boy.
What can I do for you?
Good. I forgot how we helped him, but in a side quest... No, we didn't even help him. I think someone else helped him.
Game sometime, yeah?
We just witnessed it, I'm pretty sure. Donatello. My dad's a classic painter. So when I told him my dream of being a cartoonist, well, he cut my allowance off. He probably thought that'd get me to give up and fall in line, but unfortunately for him, I'm not kidding around here. So instead, I gathered up every comic I'd made so far and took them to a publishing company. Wow, that's incredible, Donatello. Not exactly. I basically got torn to shreds. The editor said point blank that my stories had all the appeal of watching paint dry. Still, they did concede that my art showed skill, if nothing else. Enough to hire me on as an assistant for a popular comic artist, as a matter of fact. She finally doesn't have to work so hard? Hey, even that much on its own is impressive. It does let me earn some experience and a paycheck at the same time, I guess. Still, working so up close and personal with a pro really opened the curtains on how far behind my abilities are. Which brings me to this. Digging through dusty, old books for whatever pointers they've got. Yeah, that tracks. Well, best of luck to you, Donatello. Who's the lady who made the comic? And she's always like trying to sleep or something, and her assistant is like, come on, we gotta go. I don't remember. Digging for dusty old books for storytelling, but I can't come up with anything that isn't just a ripoff of something better. Turns out putting together an interesting original concept is... man, now I'm even drawing or blinking on synonyms for hard. As a musician, I do find it a problem when I listen to too much music between trying to write music, because you do start to just accidentally make a riff that's like, oh, this is good. What? Wait, this is familiar. And then you look back at the playlist of stuff you listen to and you're like, oh, that's very similar to that. So that won't work. Today, I'm delivering another batch of my family farm's vegetables to Remain's place. Our harvest this summer was a little lacking, but that's just how it is when you're dealing with Mother Nature.
We've just finished renovating, so come take a look.
Up until now, I'd focused my efforts on crafting fresh, innovative clothing for my original brand, but I felt like people weren't really getting them on a conceptual level. So, long story short, I pivoted my place to an original costume shop instead. Made dresses, nurse scrubs, police uniforms. I've got costumes from every job I could think of. Sound like your thing? Just let me know, and I'll bring you right up.
Anything strike your fancy?
Okay. He's got rabbit ears, rabbit tail. Rich Pinky? I don't like the sound of that. Well, I don't want to buy costumes right now, but...
Thanks.
Nowhere to go. Okay, same dialogue. Alright, this is an antique shop? Oh, this is a bookstore. Book and record. Recently, my husband and I caught the bug for a new type of tabletop activity. As usual, it was he who first brought it up, and yet his skill at the game is rather lacking. Granted, in this case, it's not so much of a matter of winning or losing, as it is about enjoying the journey. If anything, they may suit him even more than the board games do. In other news, competition amongst idols seems to have grown quite fierce as of late. Funny, considering how reluctant With You's agency was to so much as release albums for them a while back. Wait, With You? With You's the one I was thinking of. Oh no. So it's not them. Who's Vega? I thought Vega was With You, but unless maybe they are Vega now? Or is Vega different? They were the torchbearers of the entire industry, and now we have a new pair of girls being pushed to the forefront. Adding an extra spark is all well and good, but frankly, something about it feels a tad precarious to me. Huh. Gotcha. Our store sells more than just old books. We also carry music, records, and board games, the latter of which is my personal hobby. The hot new thing on that front is something called tabletop RPGs. They're all the rage with the young folk these days. Naturally, we have those in stock too, over in the board game section. RPG, that stands for role-playing game, right? Yeah, there are rules to guide you, but aside from that, everybody takes on roles and interacts with each other out loud. Together, they progress the story by making all kinds of choices within the narrative, with dice rolls thrown in for extra spice. So you assume a different persona while playing. What sort of games will they think up next? Though come to think of it, I may have overheard my classmates talking about these. It makes for quite the richly riveting experience. Perhaps you'd care to give one a go. Hold on, coughing. I should note that they come in a variety of themes, the most popular of which are mystery, horror, and adventures set in the medieval ages. Oh, that was his last line. As for the record side of things, we've finally begun carrying music from the idol group with you. At first, their agency fretted that sales would be low, but take it from me, they've got good traction. Here's the kicker, though. That same agency is now going to town to pushing a separate idol group they manage. Oh, it's Selah. Right, those were their names. Selah and Lulua were the torchbearers of Idledom, so to see them be taken so lightly really gets my goat. Okay, Vega bad
hello.
then.
Welcome.
Well, not Vega bad, but people pushing Vega. Maybe bad.
You're welcome.
Alright. What I forgot to do is use these. On, yes. Rosette. Okay, we've made one of these. We can't make that, but we can make this. 2000 HP, 100 EP, and 10 CP. Really?
I'll
make
give
two
it
of
a
them.
try. I put my heart into it.
Alright. Still don't feel like eating them until it's time. Well, what do we have here? The Spriggan and his assistants are back in action again. This is just your run-of-the-mill hardware store, but I do stock weapons within legal limits, plus a few odd whispers of the underbelly variety. Anyhow, looking forward to your continued business, whichever sort of it you're after.
Want to take a look?
Increase power of charge attacks. Accuracy up. Braver, huh? That might be good for Van. I already have one on. Yeah, okay, I have it on Beauregard. I'm actually going to get a second one for Van. He needs accuracy. What? I can only buy Fairy and Van's weapons? Yeah, we'll make him stronger. Sorry, Fairy. ATS and Art Evasion. Now.
Come again.
Not right now. What? You still say new? Oh. Oh. Okay, well, wait. This is the U material. I have 6 U materials. Right. Can't upgrade hers. I can upgrade... Yeah, Anya's. Oh, man. Yeah, probably you. It's all my U materials. I'm gonna leave the other ones, as weird as that might be.
Come again.
Do you, by chance, know of a famous brand of alcohol named Tianfeng Quan? I know I've said that before, so... It's a type of Eastern liquor called Lao Jui. Jiu. Right? From a brewery that closed down after the owner died a while back. Huh, how very informed of you. Come to think of it, we dealt with someone on one of our 4 SPGs in Longport before. As you say, the producer of Tianfang Quan did formally shutter its doors. Hold up, formally? You saying it's made a comeback? And I am. See, one of the original owner's relatives opened the brewery anew. Supposedly, they uncovered the original formula, with which they were able to fully reproduce the alcohol. Needless to say, I placed an order and stocked up without a second's delay. If you're curious to try it, there's no better time. The elusive that has made its coveted revival, much to the delight of numerous libation enjoyers. Placed an order, got it.
Welcome.
Oh, it gives EP. Okay, it's too expensive to buy multiple. Oh no, that's main story. Stay away from there.
Decisions.
And now we bring you the weather.
You. Oh yeah, Gâteau de Dawn. Hey, look who it is. Thanks for dropping by. If you need help choosing, our fig can... Oh, god damn it. I looked this up. Connolly. God, I have to do this every time, too. Our fig Connollies have been a big seller this summer. I don't know if I'm, like, emphasizing the right part of it, though. Like, cannoli? No, because that's like cannoli. Connolly. That's... whatever. They're sweet, juicy, refreshing. Try one and see for yourself. Well, when you put it that way, what choice do I have? Just be sure to buy enough for everyone to share.
What's it gonna be? Later.
They're pretty cheap.
What's it gonna be? Later.
I think I'll have one now. Yeah.
Love me a sugar rush.
It doesn't really matter. Oh no, 3 more things? Alright, well I can buy 2 of you. 2 of you. 1 of you. And they don't make any sound when you give them drinks. Then over here, that there's the top cat of the marsh. The name's Tiger, if memory serves. He certainly seems chipper today. Etois and Tiger. No, Etois. Is that really how you say it? I'm gonna have to look it up again, aren't I? I just passed the cafe because I was thinking about the cat.
Please, step on up.
I can't get enough of this.
We at Waltham refuse to compromise on where our beans are sourced and strive to pair every patron with a drink that suits their tastes. Should you have questions or requests, please don't hesitate to speak to a barista. Either myself or Rami, our waitress, will be happy to accommodate you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Oh no.
Please stop by again.
How did I spend all this money again? I'm almost out. For the last year, I've been studying the art of coffee making under the owner here, and not long ago I finally earned my stripes as a full-fledged barista. So from now on, you can bring your brewing needs to either me or Mr. Ward. That's good. There's Kisara with Curtis. I scored pretty decently in math, but... damn it, history bites. How do they expect us to memorize so much? Who is Angie? I don't think we've met her. That hair is too pink to not recognize. All you have to do is think of it like a story. It'll stick in your head a lot better that way. If anything's a lost cause, it's applied mathematics. I'm like, what does that even mean? Someone? Anyone? And it looks like the first years are self-grading their exams together. Save for the one girl just sketching away instead. That's Kisara for you. Oh, she's that graffiti artist who who got brought over from Messeldom, huh? One crashing at the second-hand repair shop in Old Town. She enrolled in Aramis via special recommendation, as I recall. It seems she's acclimating just fine. You're not losing any sleep about all this, are you, Kisara? I mean, my scores were above average. What more do I even need? Stupid brainiac. Oh, they're doing good. I was once convinced that coffee sans sweetener was an affront against all things good and holy. But Ward and Elton opened my eyes to how delicious they can be when taken straight black. Now I'll make sure to enjoy a few sips of my drink unadulterated before adding milk and sugar. Oh, that's a weird compromise. I'd always been a torch and pitchfork purist for black coffee, but Ward and Jumana opened my eyes to how delicious a cup can be with some milk and sugar. It's grown on me so much, in fact, that now I'll order a cafe latte every third visit or so. Okay. They've certainly changed. They had quite the long fight, trying to convince each other one way was better.
Come on, have a look.
Sweet and delicious fruits for sale here. Come on over and see for yourself. The apple of today's eye is, wouldn't you know it, apples to 1 for 10 Mira, or 5 for 40. Oh, that's a good deal. Offer is only valid while supplies last, and buy them while you can and regret it when they're gone.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
That's not an apple.
Come back
You don't
anytime.
don't even have apples. You're looking for Shell. She invited Kane to go and see the Mishi perform. That's my girl for you. Always making the first move.
Let's see.
With Major and me.
Sabrina. Potatoes. Are you usually here? I think she might be. Can I interest you in a nice filling potato salad sandwich for lunch? The veggies are sourced from Romaine stall, giving it the market manager mark of excellence. Plus the cucumbers are in season, tying the whole dish together with crunchy, juicy perfection. You just can't go wrong with it.
Have your eye on anything in particular?
Oh boy. That's, it's not a lot of money. Nope. I may have to sell this, too. Wait, I have an old weapon, don't I? No, that's not even worth selling. It's so little money. Oh. Imagine if I did a side quest. Nope, we sell a Zarin powder instead.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's so lively around here.
Alrighty, time to get down to business. After I grab me some brunch, that is. Might as well look out for some outer space knickknacks to gift people while I'm at it.
Hey, welcome!
My daughter just can't get enough fish, whether to watch or to eat. Give her a salt-grilled sari and she'll polish it off from head to tail. Now, tell me that isn't amazing.
What'll it be? Thank you.
Oh, God. Hiya, welcome to Trout Seafood. Did you know freshwater fish taste best in summer? Try putting some dorado on a skewer and grilling it with salt. You won't regret it.
They're as fresh as can be.
Oh, good, you have the same menu. You want something that'll keep well, try our dried salmon. They go perfect with a nice cold beer, too. You can't say that. You don't know for sure.
I'd like this one.
Hey, stop on
I think. Neat. Humanity's #1 way of beefing up. Get your proper servings and build yourself a tough, healthy body. How do you think that astronaut lady everyone's on about stays so fit as a fiddle? Plenty of exercise on a meaty diet, no doubt.
What can I get for you?
So you're playing into that, huh?
Thanks a bunch.
There's been an increased demand for rare ingredients in the food service industry these days. Evidently, they're trying to capitalize on the space craze with limited time out-of-this-world menu items. Locating them sends me on quite the merry chase, but hey, there's more profit in it than usual. We have a Mishy performance.
Hey, it's Mishy and them! I didn't know they'd be here today!
Huh, looks like fans are finally warming up to their new designs.
There's a good amount of imitation jewelry these days that is otherwise exquisitely crafted. No small number of buyers are perfectly satisfied with them, posing a mild risk to my business. Still in all, the distinct charm of a genuine article is something that can't be denied. What do you mean, still and all? Still and all, is that a normal phrase? It is my aim to reassert that this distinction in no uncertain terms. Many are also attempting to profit off this space craze by releasing themed products. But I wouldn't forsake my integrity so carelessly. The value of true gems, after all, is immutable.
Better not be window shopping.
I sure am, because I'm broke. Oh, a pearl bracelet would be good early on. Oops. I do need the gift. Oh, it's for Aaron, too.
What, done already?
I'll take that.
There you go. And then there's no one over there. Yeah? This is the last two, and then we can go do side quests before in connections. It's the moment everyone's been waiting for. At last, long last, Machette is here in the Republic. Sounds like she's bent on beating her brother's popularity out, so be sure to show your support. Hold on. Oh. What? Foot numb. Sitting on it too long. As usual. Kane always seemed too mature for Mishy, so up until now I'd steered him the other way. But he actually seems to be enjoying himself, much to my relief. I should thank Shell for inviting him here, really. Mishy's personality is just perfect. Machette talks smack so casually, like it's no big deal at all. Kinda chaotic, but with a sort of droopiness to it. I could watch them all day, every day. Wait, so Mishy and Machette are brother and sister, not boyfriend and girlfriend? Here I thought they'd be doing lovey-dovey stuff in front of us. Oh. Oh, it's you. My gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Machette's here and Calvard now, too. She hits just a slightly different note than Mishy, with a tongue as sharp as her dance moves. It's next level. Oh boy. Me. Hi, everybody. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Look, boys and girls, do you know who this is? It's my little sister, Machette, here to see you all. That means starting today, she'll be busting up my one-cat monopoly over Calvard, but we'll do our best to make it work. Yay, Machette. Make a wishy with Mishy. You guys ready for the Mihi-tabulous time? I've got more youthful energy than my old fogey of a brother, so try your best to keep up with my moves. I don't know. If I had to rate who's doing better moves here, I think Mishy wins right now. She's like barely moving. Today we're gonna shake off the arthritis and groove it Machette style. That goes for you grown-up friends in the crowd too. Just channel your inner child, dance along, and all together now. Make a wishy with Mishy. Oh wow, I didn't even know Mishy had a little sister. People are really clamoring for her to come to Calvard, and now it's finally happened. Feels overdue, if anything, considering how much steam they've been picking up here. Either way, I'm betting a certain Michelinite will freak out about this, for better or worse. Which one? Which one do we know? Ren? Maybe. I'd be just over the Mihi moon if you could all give my sister the same love you've shown me. No need to be shy, because now we can have 2 times the fun. Dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Maybe just over the Mihi moon, if you could all remember me. In fact, if you want to make it even more of a star, even more of a star than my brother, that'd be fine too. Mihi, huh? You don't have to push me out of the spotlight and under the bus about it. And they're kind of interesting. Okay, we're off to...
Let's roll, gang.
Take care of the side quests. So what have we got here? This is going to be probably Toa, because they're the only ones who seem... Wait, no. There's the guy around the alley who seems to be... What's his name? Colt? He seems to be in trouble.
Let's see what we got.
Ah, it is Colt. I took on a shady part-time delivery job, and now I'm in trouble. I was blinded by the high pay, but once I got the Mira, my personal info was stolen. Once I got the Mira. Please, you have to help me. I'll be waiting by the back alley near the station. So you did actually get paid, at least once. This is going to be a strange one. Alright. Oh, there's a 4 SPG. Shady part-time delivery job. When I think of clandestine delivery persons, she is the only one who springs to mind. The one who always. Personally, I don't think she has anything to do with this 4 SPG. At least I hope she doesn't. Well, whatever the case, there's been a lot of happening behind the scenes lately that I'd classify as concerning. Might be worth looking into this and hearing what our prospective client has to say.
Let's see.
Well,
maybe I should get an orbital scooter
too. Did you need something for me? Need me for something? Wait a sec, you're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? Bolt, right? Saw your 4 SPG. We're from Arkride Solutions. Oh, thank the goddess. Can't believe you actually came. Really need your help, man. I've got no one else to turn to. Everything will be alright, we promise. Why don't you start by describing your problem in detail? Yeah, give us the rundown. Right. Well, to start, I'm a college student here in the capital. Not too long ago, I helped someone out with a job, but it turns out that it wasn't exactly legal. Oh, I've heard about criminal organizations forcing unsuspecting people to do their dirty work. Yeah, and thanks to the rise of the global network, and the number of victims is increasing. I'm self-supporting, so I have to take all the jobs I can to making ends meet. But when I saw the new Orbital scooter, I had to have it. I ended up buying one on credit. I was working even harder than ever to pay it off. Came across this advertisement on the net. They were recruiting for a part-time delivery man position, open only to those with Orbital scooters. I applied and followed the instructions detailed in the orb mail I got. Then they sent me this briefcase. All I had to do was take it to a specific place and they'd deposit 5,000 Mira in my account. First I thought I was over the moon, but as I thought on it more, I got cold feet. They sent a message saying I had to back out. And in response, they gave me details about the next job, along with a record of my personal information. Threat, huh? They've got it down to a science. And they sent you more Mira too, right? Yeah, I tried to give it back, but they wouldn't take it. Spending money to turn you into an accomplice is a pretty common move for these guys. I take it that's why you can't go to the guild, even though you're looking for help. There's no getting around the fact that you're a mule for these guys. The guild and the police definitely wouldn't let that slide. If this gets out, you might even be kicked out of school. I know, that's why I haven't turned to them. I spent a whole year preparing for college, and then I finally made it. My parents were so happy for me. They never imagined something like this would happen. Stupid me and my stupid greed. They're the only ones I can turn to. Please help me. And... yeah? Ray and Chaos. Good, I'm not blocking it. Alright, we'll help you. These guys are luring people in with tempting offers and then dragging them into the shadows. No way I'm letting them get away with it in my own backyard. Well said. Let's do what we can to find an ideal solution. Oh, thank you very much. Save your thanks for when we're done. Till then, we're gonna need something to start with. Why don't you finish telling us everything you know? You got it. A slightly calmer Colt was then able to relay more info about the case, after which the group had him wait in the back alley. Delivery man job, huh? Sounds like someone's trying to capitalize on Hermes being off the grid. Yeah, and they're taking advantage of the void she left behind, as well as the recent release of the orbital scooter. They put a surprising amount of thought into this scheme, when what they're doing is pretty damn low, though. That's putting it mildly. I mean, they're pushing innocent people into a life of crime. We need to catch them before they do any harm. There's just one problem. Only clue we've got is a message Colt showed us from his employer. Right. And I'm sure it won't shock you to learn the sender's address is encrypted. But some of the orb mails were forwarded to multiple people simultaneously. By analyzing those, I was able to identify one other recipient. So what you're saying is someone else has been dragged into this kind of work. The name of the person in question is Largo. Io and I have already figured out where he is, too. I feel like I know that name. The Seiden district. Odds are he's got a scooter. Let's see what we can find.
Time to get to work.
Who is Largo? Right? We've met a Largo, right? Oh, it's Seiden district.
Let's do this.
Alright, you on the map? Downstairs.
While I understand why you might think
You're in the parking lot. You're not in the parking lot. You're upstairs and I just missed you. What? Okay. Wait, can I... This is weird. Wait, you're in the parking lot. Oh. I was right the first time.
Got something to ask you.
You want me to take this briefcase someplace outside the city lines? Damn it. Their demands get worse and worse each time. Same with the pay. Our partnership has proven very lucrative. I'm looking forward to your continued results. Just don't think you can get away from us. Shit, how did it come to this? Huh? A blank message. Katra's no doubt about it, and that's Largo. Yep, looks like we just hit the jackpot. Who are you? I'm what you call a Spriggan, and I got a couple questions for you. It's about your current job. And I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to hide it. We're on your side. Unless you really did sell your soul to an organized crime syndicate, then I'm not so sure. I bet you were told that if you talked to anyone, you'd regret it. I know nothing. Nothing. Leave me alone. I don't have a choice. As long as I do well, I'll move up. And the only other option is 6 large down. That's the underworld for you. Now you're stuck in the middle of it, but it's too early to give up living in the sun. Seriously, what do you want from me? Wait, did you say Spriggan? Don't tell me you're that problem solver I've heard about. I want it only. Look, we're here to help. Mind giving us a lowdown? So he and Colt are roughly in roughly the same boat. No, it sounds like Largo's done a few more jobs for them. I realized the goods I was delivering were suspicious, but the pay was too good. I convinced myself it'd be fine as long as no one found out. By the time I realized just how bad it was, I was in too deep. So they don't just use your don't just use your personal information to back you into a corner, they exploit your guilt and fear as well. Ooh, when I get my hands on these guys, guess we better follow the stench back to the source ASAP. Is that even possible? You don't even know who my employers are. It all depends on what clues you can give us. Oh, for starters, why don't you hand me the goods? There is surely no better clue than the product itself. Seeing how convoluted their setup was, and how they forced you to transport the case, opening it up might just lead us directly to them. Fair warning though, since we're not the police or guild, we can turn a blind eye to the stuff you've got tricked into doing. You'll have to give up the dirty mirror you made. That's as much of a break as I can give you. It all depends on whether you fear your employer more than you trust us. I get it. I'll trust you for now. And I agree to your conditions too. Please, help me. It's gonna be T-phones in there. Group received an attaché, and checked its contents. Oh. A gun? Weapon trafficking, and they were using normal people to do it. I had a feeling. How'd I get caught up in something like this? The police had pulled me over even once. And all the blame would have been put on you as the man in charge disappears. It's a pretty common tactic. Scan of trace odor residue on attaché case. Complete. Attaché. Observation. A scent of fresh produce, seafood, and other consumables as consumable goods identified. Centre Marche. Deduction. 78% chance attaché case passed through Centre Marche. Ooh, the Centre Marche. I guess Fia would be familiar with it, seeing as they sometimes do grocery runs for Monmar. But I can't really think of many hiding spots that rats like them could hole up in. Get her to drop by and do some shard searches just in case. In the meantime, you should find some place to lay low, but keep sending him updates like you're still doing the job. You got it. I'll do whatever you need. Please, you're all I've got. Now that I've handed over the case, I've got to prepare myself. Honestly, I'm a little scared. But I believed in you guys. Good luck. Okay.
Let's roll, gang.
So it'll be the northwest, probably. Top left. Scent particles in the air are a confirmed 97% match for the analyzed odor residue on the attaché case. Well, it sounds like we made the right call coming here to do shard searches. Now, let me just register the metallic scent of the gun in the app, and done. We're good to go. Great. Well, all right, let's get to searching. Yay, I have okay, R3, examine objects and suspicious spots.
I'm getting a reading. Please do a shard search if you would.
It's searching time.
Change the voices at all? I miss when Mare was talking to me.
Search time.
Oh, it's gonna be in the app. Okay, I thought it was going to be like right here, but no.
Now where?
Scent continues beyond the door. Seems this connects to the old sewer system. This must be the place then. If everyone's ready, let's jump them. Sure. And so they carefully made their way along the old sewer system. Eventually, they arrived in a wide chamber deep inside. Wait. Oh, okay, well, they just gave it away. I was gonna say, it's one of the few mafia groups that I recognize. So it was you guys, the Dolar family. Of course it would be them. Who are you? It's a damn Spriggan. Why is he here? This is the gang that Ronald was a part of before he was arrested for the Artemis incident. So, you're the ones behind the gun peddling, huh? Here I was, all psyched up for a big shot mastermind showdown. But you're just the same third-rate mafia gutter trash we've fought a million times before. Say that again, I dare you. We've had enough trouble as is being on the police and guild's radar, thanks to that damn spoiled brat. No way we're gonna let you ruin this golden egg laying scheme we thought up on our own. Oh boy. On your own. Gathering people's personal info, using fear to force them into committing crimes. Buddy, that's right out of Almada's playbook. Just missed one crucial lesson. In the end, they got wiped out. Now, as for the dirt you all have on all the people you dragged into your criminal enterprise, you're gonna give it all to us. And we want all the hardware you used for these jobs, too. Go to hell. Do you think we're gonna let you stop us? 8 hostiles confirmed. We'll have to intercept them quickly. There's nothing to worry about. Let's just get this over with. Oh, wow. My speed is very low.
Here to support.
Ooh.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
How about a nice dirt?
This is a new song. They have 6,000 health.
Don't test me.
Oh, I can do Azure Sunray? That's single target.
Don't test me.
Alright, my greatest tactic.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Just gonna hit you.
Here.
Give me more CP. No, shoot me. Why are you going for Rosette?
Eat it.
Oh, well, counter gives me CP.
That's far enough.
What? I thought that maybe I could have 200 CP before this crit, but I was wrong.
How about a nice dirt nap?
Out with the bang.
Soar for me. Phoenix dance.
Boost gauge limit released.
Okay, that was half their health. Oh, that didn't use your crit? What?
How about a nice
What is Dunamis Driver? I haven't used you in a long time. Oh.
How about a nice dirt nap?
Yeah. Wait, is this the one where you ride the dog? I think it might be.
May we proceed with caution?
Can I get all of them?
This is it.
Oh, that gives me a second turn. Cancel that second one.
Pull out all the stops.
Unleashing full strength.
Yeah.
Take off. Do it, Theo. Dunamis. Driver.
Impossible.
No.
Cypher activate.
What do you mean? No. Okay, get behind. No, I can't get behind them. You can maybe side attack. I can't get you in here.
Don't test me.
All right, just hit him.
Activating skill.
Missed.
Taking a shot.
Oh, well, that's good.
Eat it. Cypher activate.
I mean, I could impede him.
Take that. No. Keep it moving, Catra.
I guess I just killed him anyway. Yeah. I haven't seen this in a while. Oh, I'm out of range.
Got you covered. Stop.
Wings. Drive them out.
Impossible.
I did forget about that crazy plot point for a while there. About Katra. Ugh, they're tough. Our money. You, hostile suppressed. Huh. Is this really all they're good for? Now we need to figure out what to do with all this data and hardware. Wipe the data and leave things to the guild. Leave the data to the affected parties. Destroy the hardware. They could reuse the hardware. Leave the data to the affected parties? Like, let them decide what to do with it? Destroying the hardware would make it so that they don't lose their personal data. Their data was stolen, but they still have their own data, right? I'm gonna destroy the hardware and see if this gives me chaos. I said we destroy it all. Rather nip this in the bud than have it come back to bite us down the line. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah! Doesn't get much quicker and dirtier than to smash shit up. There's some quality material here, so admittedly I do have my reservations about that approach. No mercy, I'll burn it all to the ground. Yeah, I like that at least 3 of them are on my side. After that, they anonymously reported the Dolar family and left. Then they returned to their client to make a report. I can't believe you guys were able to solve this so quickly. Thank you. So we're not going to be forced to do any more illegal jobs, right? Correct. You should be okay. We've already destroyed the documents and hardware they used in their little schemes. We can pass some info on to the police and guild anonymously, and that should prevent anyone from running the same kind of scheme. Incredible. You really are thorough. Talk about taking a weight off my shoulders. We're just glad we were able to find a workable solution. Just hope you learned your lesson and will be more careful in the future. No matter how good something seems, there's usually a catch, especially things you find on the net. Plus, if you work hard for your Mira, you'll think more about how you should spend it. Right, I'll remember that. Thanks for everything, really.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yeah, there we go. Give me that chaos. You know what chaos leads to. I don't know. Is it gray or chaos for Shizuna? Whatever leads to Shizuna. Okay, oh, wait. We have one more side quest to do. I am dying, though, so...
I guess we're off.
No.
Stepping in...
I'm gonna go to the bath, which is expensive, but it's okay, and then you can skip all scenes.
Back in business, baby.
Come back anytime.
Now we have full CP in case we have to fight someone again. No. There.
Let's be on our way.
And here's the board.
All right.
Trion Mall. Here you'll
I received a message from someone at the security firm recommending I invest in a particular space company. They said it was for sure going to take off, so I went all in on this thing. Since then, though, I've gotten nothing but radio silence from them, and recently my inbox has been flooded with other investment opportunities. Was I roped into some kind of scam? I'd like you to look into this, and if possible, get my Mira back. I'll be waiting for you by the rest area in Trion Mall. Obviously, you got scammed. There's a 4SPG and space business. I'm starting to see a trend here. Yeah, not picking up much of a scent here, and that's fine. Suppose there's no harm in keeping this one in mind. Oh, also, I gotta have Bearguard get his time at the party. And we'll put Anya's back in. Where's Aaron? Oh, there's Aaron. Alright, we'll bring Fairy back in as well.
Okay.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Alright, Bearguard, you're gonna solve this for us.
Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Are you the Johannes that posted the Forest PG? Does that mean you're the Spriggan? I'm so glad the rumors were true. I can finally have some hope. You said something about getting caught up in an investment scam. Honestly, I'm not sure if a Forest PG is the right fit. Well, we'll hear you out, at the very least. So, you gave all of your investment money to a guy who claimed to be working for a security firm. Yeah, he said that Stellatech, a business with ties to the Verne Company, was going public soon. He was very enthusiastic when he recommended that I buy stock. Seeing as it was related to the space program, he told me the paperwork would be more complex than usual, which is why he volunteered to act as my agent for the deposit. And he went cold turkey on you. And to add insult to injury, you attracted a swarm of scammers, all out to suck you dry. Huh, sounds like you were careless. Of course, it's obvious looking back on it, but at the time, I guess I was just caught up in the space program fervor. It ain't uncommon for these sort of scammers to ride the waves of big events. The fact you've got more suspicious folk coming after you means they probably added you to a list of potential marks. One question, why come to us? Why not go to the guild or police? Yes, well, I really need the Mira back now. Without it, I won't be able to make ends meet. Using the police would add a whole bunch of hoops to jump through. That's why I came to you. Is this not the sort of case you can handle? Honestly, I don't buy the reasoning. What about you, Van? It's true that this is more suited to the police's line of work, but it might be worth doing. Just consider it another thing falling through the cracks, thanks to the space program. Indeed, this could be a chance to get a better look at the influence the space program has on the economy, both on the surface and in the shadows. You don't buy his reasoning, huh? He wouldn't. Why would he have given all that money away and then been like, I need it to make ends meet? Yeah, no, that is kind of. Why would. Alright, this ain't exactly in our wheelhouse, but we'll handle it. Really? Thank you so much. Said the company they wanted you to invest in was Stellatech, right? Makes you wonder if the company even exists, huh? I have heard the name before. I think it's even related to the Verne Company, too. But I've never heard anything about them looking for investors. If even Gatra hasn't heard about them yet, then the talk of investments may well have been a ruse. Space Tech, right? Did they say exactly which part of the company was in charge of? Yeah, the satellite that was launched the other day. I was told they have a patent related to its core technology, and since they expect more space projects in the future, they decided to go public during Project Startaker to enjoy explosive stock prices. Right, but I heard Marduk was central to the development of the satellite itself. Would it be possible for Stellatech to get a patent just by being involved? Of course, most of the parts and observation equipment are made by the Verne Company and affiliates. Regardless of whether or not they're looking for investors, the company itself does exist. Which means we ought to be careful when looking into things so as not to disrupt their business. Then we'll need to determine exactly what's a lie and what's not in terms of the technology, the patent, and the investment opportunity. Then maybe we should start here at Trion Mall. You should be able to learn more about the Stellatech at the Verne store. There's also the Valis Investment Bank, where we might be able to learn about any investments or stock. We could end up getting info about Marduk's satellite technology as well. Right, then let's start with that. If it really is a scam, then we'll deal with it in the usual way after that. And they're both right over there, so let's start asking questions. You're not wasting any time. Thank you, truly. I'm hopeful that your search will be fruitful.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Okay, interesting. One up top, one down below. Did I forget to talk to you?
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
I used to work for a startup and close.
One of Edith's
close by not too long ago.
Also find the Vern store.
I always just remember you sitting here. But they buried me under so much work that I put my foot down and straight out the door for good. I'd managed to save up a reasonable amount of money, so my asset portfolio is in a decent place right now. Still a long ways off from financial independence, but I'll keep calm and take my time finding a new job. Quitting my job came with its share of anxieties, but financial stability is practically my middle name. It'll be a cold day in Gehenna before I put my assets in jeopardy.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Welcome.
Now, regarding the situation...
Did I forget to talk to you too? This window offers guidance, advice, and information for financial instruments of all sorts. Unsurprisingly, the most frequent inquiries at present are those that pertain to space-related enterprises. It's a hot industry right now, and prices can fluctuate wildly, so be sure to carefully consider any potential purchases. Okay. And then...
How can I help you?
Item drop rate. Oh, and a command battle.
Please come again.
I'm good for now. I mean, I'm broke, so I have to be
Got
good for now.
something to ask you.
You want to know about Stellatek? Yeah, we got reason to believe that someone might be using their name without permission. I wanted to learn more detailed information about the company, to be sure. Especially anything pertaining to the company's stock or investment trends. It would also be helpful if we could check on possible relations between satellite technology and companies under Valis. Firstly, Stellatek has not taken their stock public, and there are no plans to do so at this time. They were originally established by the Vern Company internally to handle development of specific technologies. That's because it was established to meet the demands of Project Startaker. The company is heavily subsidized by the government, in addition to being financed by the Vern Company. In other words, there's no need for them to solicit investments through stocks at this time. I see, but using their name for a money-making scheme doesn't really make sense. And what about the satellite technology? At the very least, I can confirm they don't hold any patents for the satellite systems. They did, however, develop a material used in the satellite in cooperation with Marduk. I heard the Vern Company has also been developing observation technology in addition to equipment for the rocket. However, the overall satellite framework has been outsourced to and fully developed by Marduk. That's completely different than the story Johannes was told. Yeah, we've heard plenty. Sorry for all the questions. And that's quite alright.
Regarding the situation...
Okay. Don't know if I'm really...
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower.
I don't know. I have no thoughts yet. Zero thoughts.
Got a question for you.
Stellatek. Yes, it appears that there are rumors going around that Stellatek's going public. But you haven't heard anything about that at the Vern Company, have you? No, not at all. Stellatek was established by Vern in conjunction with the space program when they consolidated assets from different sectors. The company is really a focused project team, so I find it hard to imagine them going public on their own. Probably worth pointing out that since they're involved in the space program, their establishment has probably been kept under wraps. Yes, it was privately set up to efficiently develop technology for the program. There's no way they would have been advertising in order to solicit investments. That said, their name has been mentioned by the Vern Group in their public-facing materials, among other places. Yeah, we did see him listed on Vern's website. But it was nothing more than that. It didn't stand out at the very least. Which means they're not widely known. Compared to more famous corporations, it's harder to get a beat on them. And since Vern's got them on their site, people are more likely to feel like they can trust it. And that's what the culprit's banking on, huh? Still, the inconsistencies are readily apparent. Perhaps the culprit is none too familiar with Stellatek or the program. Yep, Seems like they're coasting entirely on name recognition and hype. Is it true that the company holds patents related to the satellite's core technology? No, Marduk is the one taking the lead when it comes to development. True that the Vern Company provided some of the auxiliary hardware and raw materials, but they wouldn't have patents on anything that could be considered core technology. As it happens, Stellatech developed a special heat-resistant material used to protect satellite parts. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. I've heard that temperatures in space can change by over 200 degrees between day and night. Heat resistance is probably indispensable. Well, we learned what we needed about the Stellatech's position within the Vern Company. I know you're busy, but thank you for taking the time to talk to us. It's my pleasure. Given the current situation lends itself to a variety of troubles, I completely understand where you're coming from. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Okay, we've gathered enough info. What do we know? They're clearly using the website as like their source of information, even though it doesn't prove that they're like a patent holder. And yes, the investment opportunity was a complete fabrication. It would be best if we could catch the scammers now, if only to protect the good name of Stellatech. I had to say, there's a lot more holes in their sales pitch than I thought. Exactly, the scammer clearly knew next to nothing about Stellatech. Okay, so they did literally... Their name might as well have been pulled out of a hat. They just found it on a website, and that's it. Oh, like Van said, it's probably because next to nobody knows about it, and there's a wave of space program hype. So, you think the culprit doesn't know what he's talking about either? Seems that way, and now that he's got our client added to his list of marks, he's told other solicitors. My guess is that he's the type to work across a wide and shallow pool. For a swindler like this, he's not likely to do a lot of research. Then why not ask more technical questions? They're sure to slip up. And if they do, they're not likely to be able to talk their way out of it. Seems like meeting up with them might actually be the quickest way to go. Let's get their contact info from the client. I see. You're interested in space-related investments. I must say you've certainly got a keen eye for opportunity. Stellatech in particular is certain to see its stock prices surge in the future, thanks to being contracted to develop the satellite. I thought that might be the case. When I heard that with the announcement of the space program, buying stocks right now might have extra complications. Oh, you can just leave that to me. Simply send us the mirror and we'll make sure everything goes smoothly. No, perfect. I'd love to hear the details. And how about we meet up in the Centre Marche's rest area to discuss everything? I'll prepare all the necessary documentation and contracts, and we can get everything taken care of right away. Great. I'll head over now. Sounds like he fell for it. All we gotta do is push until he slips up. Alright, let's hurry to the meeting spot. Speaking of that, I don't think I actually searched...
Then let's head over.
The rest area.
Hey there.
Yeah, up there. I never actually went up there, but I don't see any people on the map there, so... Right up there.
Come check out my selection.
Want to go watch the next launch?
Yeah, so I didn't really miss anything. Excuse me, we spoke about the investment opportunity? That voice, you must be the gentleman I was just talking to on the phone. I've been waiting for you. Shall we get started? So you see, Stellatech is poised to be the pioneer in innovation. In consideration of this, our firm has decided to elicit investments for this up-and-coming company. As part of our services, we'll even handle all the transactions and such on your behalf. Just like the client said. The way he's talking, there's probably other victims out there. And it's about time we made our move. Here goes nothing. You don't mind if I ask a few questions, do you? Not at all. Please ask whatever you'd like. Now then, how do I use the information we got to make him expose himself as fraud? Maybe I'll ask about... Well, we know that there's... Oh, wait. Technology released in order to go public. So if we... I'm trying to figure out how they're trying to word this. So if we ask him about the company's relation to rocket development, and he doesn't say that they just helped develop a random... the heat material, right? Because that's about the heat material. Technology released in order to go public. They didn't go public. I think the relation to rocket development might relate more to what he's trying to get out of him. Is the company involved in rocket development? No, they specialize in satellite-related technology. The rocket itself was researched by the Institute of Science and constructed for the Aerospace Force. So he at least knows that much. Oh, okay, so I got it wrong. Okay, it's fine. If they're going public, then Stellatech must have shown off some kind of tech. Could you tell me more about what they're making? Ah, yes, certainly. Oh, that's what we're going for. Of course, we're very aware it's the satellites. But there are many different parts, such as frame construction, reaction control systems, communication devices, and so on. I happen to know the frame in particular is being made by Marduk Company. So which part of the satellite's technology was developed by Stellatech in particular? It was... well, let me see. Ah, yes, the main engine. Prometheus 4 does not have a main engine. It only has a reaction control device. Final orbit is achieved via the apogee kick motor connected to the fairing. To the best of my knowledge, Stellatech was working on something related to insulation. Yes, that's right. It was for insulation, to protect the satellite from the heat of the rocket's propulsion. No, the fairing's what's protecting the satellite from the heat of the rocket and the atmospheric friction. Stellatech was working on a cover to guard the precision equipment against a variable temperature in space. This industry's got everyone's eyes on it, so how could you not know about the technology that's been made public? My apologies. It's just that there's so much technical information and I got a little confused. May I ask a question as well? Please do. So where do I push next? The timing? The need for satellite technology in the future. I guess the... God, I don't feel like I know what they're going to ask about this stuff. I guess the timing. Just when is Stellatech going public? We believe it'll be sometime this month. Then shouldn't there been a heads up at the beginning of the fiscal year? The timing is suspiciously close to Startaker's announcement. I cannot but feel it's a little too early, considering they were involved in a national security project. They may have been considering it in anticipation of the public unveiling of Project Startaker. But at that stage, the initial satellite wouldn't even have launched. They wouldn't have been able to prove themselves. But even now, no one knows how the schedule might fluctuate. Just yesterday, the second launch was moved up. And there seems to be only more undisclosed information about the project. Can they really go public at a time like this? Seems to me that they would wait until the project's complete, and they've already proven themselves before looking to the future. Unfortunately, I don't actually work for Stellatech. It appears to me that you doubt this investment opportunity. In which case, perhaps this business venture simply isn't for you. Why are you in such a hurry to leave? We're not finished yet. I also had some questions I wanted to ask. Is there a reason you cannot continue to provide us with answers? No, I don't think we even asked the name of your brokerage firm yet. You can tell us that much, can't you? It's Keith Securities. Gotcha. Then we'll just ask your company the rest of the questions directly. Hold on a sec. Why is it we're getting no hits from any brokerage with that name? You're busted, buddy. You damn swindler. Really want to fool us, you should have done your research. So this is how it ends, huh? No, we wouldn't mind just turning you into the police. But we were actually asked to get the mirror back. Why don't we make a deal? Instead of us selling you to people who are a whole lot scarier than the police, just return the mirror you took from Johannes. Just what do you intend to do with me? Which of my connections should I use to scare him? Oh, what? I only get 2 options? Marduk Gray? CID Law? We don't have, like, any law points, do we? I think scaring him with the CID is probably bigger. Yeah. What you're doing is basically defamation of an ongoing national project. You know, Project Startaker involves more than just the aerospace force, right? The CID is involved as well. They've been taking care of anything and anyone that might interfere with their plan. Just what are you trying to say? Just that I'm real close friends with a savage, cold-blooded CID analyst. All I have to do is give him a call and the black suits will come take you away. Can't imagine what they'd do to a punk like you, risking their project for some 2-bit scam. Now, hold on. Alright, fine. I'll return the mirror I took, so please, just turn me over to the police. You got yourself a deal. The group then watched as the scammer took the mirror from his account and passed it over to Van. Once that was done, they immediately handed him over to the police. Damn. That could have been 2 SP, I bet, if I didn't screw up Contras. I simply can't thank you enough. It's hard to believe you were able to get all my money back for me. If we couldn't do that much, then nobody'd be bothered coming to us instead of the police or guild. We've taken brief notes about Stella Tech and the scam artist and provided them to you. I hope they'll be of help. Yeah, just try not to do something this careless again, alright? Getting your name passed around by scammers as an easy mark is just lame. If you're going to invest, then make sure you do your due diligence, and don't be so quick to believe the promises of strangers. Keep that in mind, and things will get better for you. You got me there. I'll take this lesson to heart, and make sure you keep your wits about you, especially during booms like these. Oh, I will. I have definitely learned my lesson. Now that I've got my mirror back, I should deposit it as soon as I can. Thanks again. Phew, it's a good thing we managed to solve this, but it was just a regular old scam. Right you are. It seems the culprit was trying his hand at a variety of scams. There was nothing special about it to tie it to the space program. That said, it's nice that we were able to confirm that Marduk and the Vern Company are both related to the project, and that there's no room for outsiders to weasel their way into the tech development. Could be useful when it comes to the future space program related problems. Which means it wasn't all for nothing. Now, let's get back to it.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
And we got some future knowledge. Oh, that was Gray. Yay, Gray rank 1. Alright.
Affordable clothing retailers.
Thank you so much. I learned my lesson. From now on, no more investing until I've done my research and looked before leaping. You are welcome.
Let's hit the road.
Okay, we're gonna turn these in and then end the episode. And the next one, we're gonna do connections and then just story. Wait, why did I rest? I don't really need that. Interim report.
Truly well done.
I know I could reload, get the answers right, and etc., but it's fine. I don't really want to do that. I made my choices and they were wrong. Well, one of them was. Okay. Well, why is there... Oh, because Rosette's here now. And there truly is something comfortable about working in this office. Even after only a few days away, simply being here elicits a sense of nostalgia. I can definitely get where you're coming from. Arkride Solutions is a cozy place. So much for the gritty, hard-boiled life. This is supposed to be a shady operation. Well, it is that particular incongruity that allows me to make such strides in my duty as an on-loan concierge. But I digress. Do take care heading out, everyone. It's been days since I last engaged in any fixer work. The prospect is almost heart-skipping. Do take care. Okay. Now we're good to go, right? We're all done and caught up. Next episode, connections, then main story. This was a lot of... No, this is about normal. This is about normal. It's just been a while. But now I'm getting back into the groove of it. Really hard to manage my my vocal cords in these little bits, but I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.